saying I have to make another document with my resume?
Yeah, you do.
What is it?
This is a cover letter. Always, always, always submit a cover letter to all the opportunities you're applying for, even if they list it as optional. If you have a really good core to your cover letter, all you need to do is change about 5 to 10 sentences based off that company and the skills that they're looking for. As you write, show the employer your personality by creating a narrative on the 3 W's. 1, who you are. 2, why you're interested and passionate about that role and that company. And 3, how your skills fit the role that you're applying for. When you're formatting a cover letter, it should look a bit like this. 4 to 5 paragraphs and never more than a page. 11-point standard font, such as Times New Roman, is perfect. From the top, we have your contact information, which should look identical to what's on your resume to create consistency. This means your name, address if it's on your resume, your email, and your phone number. Following that, you have your letter heading, meaning the full name of the contact for the posting, if it's listed, the company name, the company address, and then if you can't find the name of the posting point of contact, you can address the letter to Applicant Selection Committee or Hiring Committee. Now let's talk about actually writing your cover letter, starting with the opening paragraph. What you want to do is start with a strong sentence that really discusses who you are. Professionally mention aspects about your life or your interests, and then wrap up the opening paragraph by discussing why you're specifically interested in that job and that company. For example, creativity has been the driving force behind my pursuit of a Bachelor of Science degree in marketing from the School of Business at VCU. I enjoy developing strategies to best promote a brand and planning and executing events that engage the community and clients. Insert company here has always been a brand I support, and I would enjoy the opportunity to join the company in this role. It is with these interests and skills that I enthusiastically pursue the role of blank with blank. This second paragraph of why is very critical, and maybe it's a little different than other cover letter conversations you've heard before. Oftentimes what people will do is they'll submit cover letters that aren't customized and cover letters in which they just dive immediately into all the skills and experiences they have that relate to the position. We first want you to talk about the company and the role. This will make this company feel like you're here for them and that you know and understand why you're truly applying for this position. For example, the opportunity to have direct consumer contact as one of the marketing and development interns is one of the items that attracts me to this position. Client prospecting and involvement in building the business, along with facilitating local events for active consumers, are pieces of the role that are also exciting. The mission of blank is clear, and the values of collaboration, passion, and continuous learning describe the exact kind of work atmosphere I am looking for. I look forward to the opportunity to actively contribute to that atmosphere. This third paragraph, what you have to offer, is really where resumes and cover letters show their difference. This is the opportunity for you to create a narrative surrounding the 3 to 4 main skills that they're looking for by describing previous experiences and examples that you've had in the past. For example, I have recently had the opportunity to serve as the Director of Programming for the VCU School of Business American Marketing Association chapter. Through this experience, I have grown in my ability to manage projects, teams, and event logistics. I recently coordinated a conference-style professional development event involving local business leaders and marketing majors. We utilized social media, class presentations, and target emails to market the event and had a strong turnout. If accepted into this role, I would be able to offer my strong project and peer management skills to the team. You don't want any paragraphs in your cover letter to run any longer than 5 to 6 sentences. So this optional paragraph exists if you have more skills and stories to give the reader to prove that you're qualified for the job. And for the closing paragraph, you're essentially just summarizing your cover letter using different words. And be sure to mention some characteristics that you have that separate you from other candidates applying for the role. For example, with my passion and hard work, I know that I would make a positive addition to the blank team. I have applied myself both inside and outside of the classroom, and I not only bring a strong skill set, but a collaborative and engaged attitude. Thank you for your time, and I hope to hear soon about the potential for an interview. Sincerely, your name. So one thing we want to be sure to mention to you is you know them, you love them, transferable skills. What I mean by that is if you're applying to an accounting internship, but you haven't done any accounting yet, that's okay. Maybe you've worked in a mailroom for a few years here at VCU. You still manage processes, you still manage timeline, you still have handled maybe some sensitive information before and collaborated with a lot of different people. All of those skills are examples and skills you can use to describe that you're qualified for that accounting internship. Here in Business Career Services, we go over all different types of cover letters. We also help with personal statements for graduate school. So if you're writing a cover letter for an internship, a job, maybe a work study job, or you're applying to grad school, we can help with that. Just log on to Handshake to set up an appointment, email us, call us, or stop by B1102 and set up an appointment. Pause it.